Well, here we are, Sheffield, close to Shalesmoor. Up this way, there's done a lot of development here over the years, certainly. You've got Rutland Road down there on the right, here in Sheffield. We're very busy around here. Goes down to Hillsborough, but certainly there's a lot of building work going on here over the years, and rerouting the roads and improvements as well. Well, here we are at Shalesmoor. Now, over the last 10 or 15 years, they've knocked an awful lot of old buildings, brand new road through, right down more left towards Attercliffe, through the Wicker, straight through. A lot of old buildings going back to the years of the intense industry with steelworks, but certainly some have gone, probably some were in state disrepair. So a lot of buildings around here were taken down in the last 10 to 15 years. I've got a feeling this roundabout might be new. Certainly newer than when they certainly rerouted part of the road around here. Got Shalesmoor tram stop here in Sheffield. Well, this is Shalesmoor roundabout here. Shalesmoor roundabout in Sheffield, very busy. Goes right down Hillsborough. The other way you can go, certainly down towards Wicker and over to Attercliffe and round that area, and perhaps up to Pittsmoor, but this way goes up to the university, up the hospital. You've got the main tram route here and down Hanover way, west of the city, or south of the city I should say. But that is the West End Hospitals up there. Main tram route here. As you can see there, various new builds over the last, probably the last recent years. We look down to my left here though, Doncaster Street here. They've done an awful lot of demolition here. Probably over the last, what, 3-4 years? Taking a lot down there. There's work going on in the background, as you can well see. Lots of flats. Of course, the city of Sheffield welcomes thousands of students every year, so they do build more student accommodation. But as you can see, this is all blocked off. Unfortunately, thugs have taken the opportunity to spread their old thought out graffiti on the walls here. Need to start doing more cleaning and clipping up litter and doing something for this area here. That's doing a bit of good. You can see there's a complete bit of empty space there. Right, this is Sheffield. Over to see it now. Looks like an old relic from the steel works here. Of course, massive for steel, serving the world over the years, but thugs have no respect. There's no building over there as well. Now, I'm assuming at some point these might all be gone. According to locals, they do think these will all be gone. So, it actually even says on there demolition. So, who knows when or where, what's going to go here, what's going to take its place. I mean, more redevelopments for Sheffield. There's an awful lot going on at the moment here. 2022, potentially because of the lifting of the restrictions with COVID. Ellis Street here, you can see a lot of buildings down here. Another building here, Doncaster Street here, more work going on down there. Well, you can tell that they redundant buildings. There's a new build across the road there. Seems quite typical of Sheffield. Well, they have a nice new building, but opposite there's a barren, ramshackle, derelict building, perhaps waiting for a change of use. Looks like accommodation there, but as you can see here, still on Doncaster Street. A lot going on here where businesses, of course, very big industrial area around here one time. You see that's had a lot of vandals operating in this area, sadly, smashed the windows. They haven't started serving in the poor and needy around here. Certainly up the road to St Thomas, Philadelphia, they've got a big food bank and various other help for the needy, but there we are. Such is society. So you can see a lot of buildings right here, a bit more industry here. And the steelwork's still going in Sheffield, but not in such magnificent big buildings there. This is Sheffield. Certainly. What's going on down here? Well, An old building there. Not sure what its fate is. You can tell it's in a bad state of repair there. Broken windows and everything else up there. Down at Shalesmoor here. We're in the Shalesmoor area of Sheffield. Down by Infirmary Road. Lovely industry around here at one time. Got student accommodation now. Just reliably found out. I don't know what these are here, but certainly that student accommodation there. Big building, as you can tell. Accommodation, of course, very lucrative these days. Certainly high in demand, and certainly not just students, all sorts of people needing accommodation, from asylum seekers and locals, of course. People needing flats and some form of shelter. Seems to always go to whoever's going to pay the most. Shepherd Street here. Well, there we are. Not sure what happened on those buildings, but you can tell a lot of old buildings around Sheffield. William Road Unlimited here. There's a lot of Chinese around. Sheffield, there we are. A lot of old industry here. But certainly lots of Chinese as well. This is Sheffield. Meadow Street here. And all the new builds up there. Well, this is Upper Allen Street. Upper Allen Street here. See more evidence of industry and commerce around here. Looks like a scrap metal merchant there. Skips and everything else. An old pub there. Morpeth Street here. And more accommodation here on the left. There's an old pub there. There's an old bakery, I'm not sure. As I say, lots of Chinese around. Unfortunately, the thugs who come at night probably taking advantage over the pandemic. Unfortunately, but anyway, this is a different part of Sheffield that I've not shown before. Perhaps some work's going on. There's lots of work going on, so he's going to review a lot of places I expect, and certainly improvements. Some very modern builds as well. Of course, and some of the old industrial buildings await their fate. Some could be down to be very much character buildings. See what going on here. Well, Meadow Street, more work going on down there. Looks like a Chinese takeaway or something here. Mix of old and new here. Very multicultural as well. And here we are on the tram route, back on the tram route. Shalesmoor here. Now, never thought house just alongside the garage here. Jules gone right up there, it goes up the hill there. Up to the stuff on the hill there, plus you've got the Universal Child top on the brow of the hill there. But I do remember some of the work I came 3 years ago before the pandemic was ongoing here, so I think they've knocked down quite a few buildings in that time. I don't know what that is over there. Somebody will know. And unfortunately, the thugs have gone right up over the top there. Probably certainly break their neck to do their criminal activity over there, where you can see graffiti on the roof. We're always trying to push the limits of the law out, of course, and whatever else they can do. There we are. Don't know why they can't do anything decent, but of course, could be thugs from outside there. There we are, down by Shalesmoor here, Sheffield. The very busy thoroughfare here goes up to the main city centre and beyond, and the Ring Road Hospital there, University. Up there, you can down this way, you like to say, out to Hillsborough and other parts of the city. So go to the North City on the right as well. Wow. Student accommodation to the left there. I don't know if somebody sat in a van and they didn't have a clue about any demolition, but certainly have demolished a lot of this lot here, just to say. And as you can tell, that's in a very bad state of repair there. Thugs on the roof, they're probably going to break their neck there. What they were doing, I don't know. Maybe they need to be taught some citizenship. Old remnant there, I think, going back to the steel works. There's another building behind which is in equally bad repair with bad state of repair with broken windows and everything else. But the building in the background, that is the new build, the student accommodation by the looks of it there, which I think is probably quite recent, in the last 12-18 months or so. Certainly looks very modern. There we are. But the building there is the other building I was looking at just now. The broken windows and everything else there, and sordid graffiti there. So I expect this will end up being a student accommodation or flats once again. But inside here